there's a whole argument going, and it's actually kind of weird because both sides are fighting for the same thing, but against each other. But there is a truth that no one wants to talk about because that truth is nasty. I don't agree with it, but ignoring it will not solve it. Why aren't more girls popular on YouTube? There's actually a lot of girls on YouTube. I said popular. Are you saying there are no girls at all on YouTube? I didn't say that. There's so many girls on YouTube. Yes, there are a lot of girls on YouTube who post videos, but we all know that. Knowing about their existence has never been the issue. The problem is having our attention grabbed enough by them for us to subscribe. I want to clarify that yes, I am generalizing. There's always exceptions. I'm talking about the mainstream YouTube. Let's make a little parallel. You may hate Katy Perry, but she's still breaking records. She's in the mainstream music. We all know that indie artists exist. They even have their own little audiences. The problem is that they have less exposure and so less people listen to them. To add insult to injury, once that mainstream audience finds that indie artists, most times they're not, it's just not that good. Again, there are exceptions, but let me just speak the truth before you get all angry with reality. There are a lot of amazing creators that aren't very popular, but they're a little puddle compared to the ocean of mediocrity on YouTube. Well, not everyone wants to become YouTube famous. They just want to make their own little videos and that's it. And that's perfectly fine. Go and continue to do that. But I'm talking about why there's not more popular females as there are guys. Not why so many videos suck. The suckitude of so many videos is a huge factor though. Guys suck too. Yes, this part is about both genders. There's a very key component into why so many small channels fail, aside from YouTube completely neglecting them and focusing on the big ones. A lot of channels think that because they don't have too many subscribers, they don't have to put as much effort into it because no one's gonna watch it anyways. Yes, you're gonna make mistakes as you're starting out, but you should always do your best. It's so common to have a great idea and think, no, I'll do this when I have more subscribers. No, I need a better camera to do this one. I'll do this one when I have a girlfriend. So you save up all those amazing ideas for when you grow, but you don't grow because what you use as bait for people to watch that amazing masterpiece is a mediocre attempt that falls flat. I know because I went through that. Your videos still suck. Perhaps, but I like them and I know I work hard on them. Let's put it all in perspective. This is a male-dominated medium. It just is. The goal is balancing it out. The issue though is that there's an ocean of newcomers and most of them are fine with mediocrity. That's an issue for small channels in general, but there's one that targets girls specifically. This is probably the main reason not many girls stand out from the crowd. Most girls make content for a demographic that's just not that interested in that content. These girls make content for girls that are just not that intrigued by this as much as other things. I love watching girls. As do I. I watch girls all the time. I even follow them. On Twitter. Yeah. I mean, I love their videos. That is what we call a niche audience, and no one's arguing with that. We're talking about popular, top YouTubers. Aside from beauty gurus, because that's just a whole other species on their own, most popular female YouTubers don't make content for girls. They make content for everyone. Why do you think Jenna Marbles is so popular? Because she doesn't speak to people like they're little feminine girls who can't take a joke. You can argue with my logic, but just look at the regular female YouTuber. Usually it's a girl talking directly to the camera about things that in comedy movies they depicted as conversations that men avoid at all cost. It's hard to find a female YouTuber that is not a vlogger. And how are you supposed to stand out if you're all doing the same thing? I don't want to discourage female vloggers. It's fine, you can talk about whatever you want. People will listen. But you will rarely reach a mainstream audience if you target a niche audience. That's all I'm saying. That may change someday, just like male vloggers are so popular right now. It may change, but this is the reality now. That being said, there's nothing wrong with a niche audience. As long as you love what you do, that's all that matters. This video is just to answer an important question that is very worth exploring.
See you later, crocodile.